Alright, so inside the subscription page here, I want to add a few more details, such as a paragraph in here. In this paragraph, let's have a class name with the value of margin top 1, text small, and a text gray 600 with a dark text gray 400. And then we want to basically, in the subscription resource that we have this ability to essentially check if the user is subscribed, and they don't will be able to check whenever new. So for now, we will just check if the user is subscribed. So in here, I'm gonna add in the text where we say where user subscription got subscribed, and in here we just want to have an empty tag with you are currently not subscribed to any plans. And then in here, I just want to have an elements again, and we want to have a strike promise in here. And then we just want to have a subscription form like we had before. We have in the subscription and the plans. Basically, we're just reusing the same component again. In here, I want to make sure that we have a few things passed through. We want to get rid of the must verify email and the status. So we want to have subscription. Then we want to have plan and plans. And for now, that should now be able to render the same thing as before. And the only other thing we need is the stripe promise, which again, I'm not going to show you the full code here, but you just pass in the key from online, from the stripe page. And if I then just go ahead and make sure I run this, let's log in. Need to refresh the page. I go to manage subscriptions page, which is currently not working, and that's because load stripe is not defined, which makes sense because we need to import this. So if I now click here, make sure I refresh, we now get another error. We don't have all these information passed through in the subscription show controller. Oh, sorry, not in the subscription controller. So let's go into the controller here. And in here, we just want to pass through a couple of details. So in here, I want to pass through, just like we did in here, where we have the pay controller. I want to pass through these details. And then I want to go ahead and make sure that inside here we have the plans loaded in, and then we have the subscription loaded in as well. All right, so let's take a look. There we go. So now we have the ability to see here you currently not subscribed to any plans because this is a different user. So what we can do to just see what we got of values inside this subscription place here is we can check what subscription.subscribe says. So let's head into subscription resource here. And currently we're getting just an issue here with Stripe. So this is just a security policy. That's fine. We can also try to print out the whole subscription here. That may not really work out to our favor. So what I'm going to do instead is I want to get an idea of what data we have in here. So I'm going to go and copy this here, and I'm just going to put in an empty string for now, and I'm going to die dump this value. So currently what we're getting in here is we're getting these attributes for the user. All right, so with that sorted now, so I'm gonna go in and copy this back in. And in here, we just want to have one more thing as well, where we pre-select the plan. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create this variable here, which is rely upon the user subscription. So if we go in here, you can then see that the currently selected plan is going to be passed through. Then if we head into our subscription place as well, let's see what that looks like now. You can see this perfectly works, and we also just want to make sure that inside the subscription.tsx that we have this where we check whether the user is not subscribed, but we also want to check if they are subscribed, and then basically allow them to cancel the plan later on. And then also check if they're in a grace period. That means when they have canceled the plan, but they're still having access to the service, then we want to allow them to resume the plan. So that's what we're going to be doing over the next couple of episodes to wrap this course up with. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.